Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start it up. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. A win tonight would make it 3 victories in their first 4 games of the season. That would be a nice little run to start the year. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hacker Shack was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But
You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls in their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Roten. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Roten. Dishes to Gibson. And he gets the bucket.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Knicks trail by 9. Now, Freak. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Aflalo dishes to Freak. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Freak. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Chicago leading by 7. And here is Roten. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mirotic's shot is off. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Anthony.
Move the ball. Stick
Pass to Freak. Lets it go from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Roten kicks to Gibson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And now, in transition, it's Aflalo. Here we go.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Roten kicks to Mirotic. Passes to McDermott. The 19-foot shot. That's good from Mirotic on the assist by McDermott. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. The dish now to Aflalo. Now here's foul. Goes on top of Gibson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Roten kicks to Mirotic. Great open look there. Mirotic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Knicks trail by 9. Now here's Freak. Outside Williams. Pass to Freak. There's a good screen. That will count. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And emerging as a superstar, tremendous growth from Freak. We caught up with ace defender Jimmy Butler about the challenge of trying to contain him.
My team, we're all guarding him as a whole. We're all guarding everybody as a whole. It's 5-man offense, 5-man defense. I feel like he's an incredible player, but I feel like that doesn't intimidate me at all. This is what you dream of growing up. You want to play against the best. You want to guard the best, to tell you the truth. That's what I wanted.
But naturally, for a player like Jimmy Butler, who loves defense, plays terrific defense, you know, it's always going to be his priority, Greg, and focus. But freak is a tough assignment, no matter who the defender is.
He sure is. I mean, you know, like Butler said, the first step is to not be intimidated. Part down.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already. Chicago's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the court for the Knicks, Freak. He's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Calderon, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. A chance there to push it to double digits. But it's off the mark. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Freak. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Some changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Portis, and it's Doug McDermott in for Mirotic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Here's Roten. To the inside. And there's Rose on the assist from Roten. Roten's got 3 assists in the game.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Lopez passes to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Rose.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Anthony's checked in for New York. Rose dishes to Roten. Gasol kicks to Rose. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Freak. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. That's his first personal foul. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rose. Freak kicks to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws. And I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Roten. He's guarded by Calderon. Noah the screen. Off the pick. And that one's good. Roten's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside Anthony. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that one's good. Freak.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Chicago leading by 3.
Let's look at the stats for Calderon. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 13 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was optional.
And both free throws good from Gibson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely to the middle. It's tipped. Gibson with the steal. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Now Gibson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
.149 left in the second quarter. Freak kicks to Anthony. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Butler against the Flalo. Butler kicks to Rose. Count that one. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. First in blocks, second in fast break points. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
And that block shot ranking, really something to highlight. Their ability to contest and deny shots around the rim was a tremendous asset defensively.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Noah. And Mirotic subbed in for Doug McDermott.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So for New York, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Butler goes in. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Afflalo, no good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Now the pass to Portis. Goes up on the high post. They get it again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Freak. He's got 13. Puts up a 3. And the first half is now in the books. Bulls out front. They lead by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Great to have you back, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, guys, settle down for a second.
Now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
For Chicago, Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol, and Roten subbed in for Derrick Rose. And then for New York, Smith comes in for Porzingis, and Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Out the perimeter, and it's Roten in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a wide open look for Freak, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Freak's got 15.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Here's Roten, and he gets it to go. Roten's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Smith, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's McDermott. Lopez with the block. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Freak. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Biyombo, he's checked in for the Knicks. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
On the court for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at point guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Smith, and it's Barbosa in a shooting guard. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch.